Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button and sub if you're new.
Did you say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, did not come to play. Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we
Oh, that is awesome.
Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting the thumbnail up.
Well, with the trade deadline behind us, these teams are now set for the rest of the season, Smitty. Is it tough to settle in quickly with a new squad?
Well, it's different for everyone. Some guys will have an easy time sliding into the lineup. Others, BA, will be challenged by new expectations or a diminished role.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Simons out there with Javon Carter. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Here's Simons following the bucket by the Bulls. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan with the ball. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thibault passes to Simons. And here's Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Offensive rebound. Here's MP. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Carter. Grant outside. Inside. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Yeah, ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing, Simons. He's guarded by White. Simons passes to Nurkic. Carter with it. Shoots over ball. Portland, no good that time either.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
MP. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Carter. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Watford comes in for Thibault.
Chicago on the ball.
Here's Simons to halt the run. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by White. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
And Portland has possession after the basket by Chicago. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Now here's Carter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Lets it go from 11. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
.111 left in the opening quarter. Outside Carter. Pass to Eubanks. Levine against Grant. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Eubanks inside, covered by MP. Oh, he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake.
Yes, I hope you have an awesome night.
Pass to Ball. The 3 from DeRozan. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Carter, the pass to Grant. The jump hook, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. White for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine. White's got 5. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Bulls. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9. Points in the quarter, and more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. They've got Grayson Allen, Nasir Little out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Simons after the basket by Chicago. Allen finds Simons.
Yo, John,
Great D that time
played
from
well
Beverly.
too. What's going on?
Unusual for
brother?
him,
Great
just
to see
a
you.
lack
Great
of
to see you. I'm glad
concentration.
you guys are showing
Fails
up.
to finish the play.
You guys are awesome.
Pass to Vucevic.
You know, I've been
Vucevic
playing a lot
draws
of
the double.
basketball lately.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Birch, he's checked in for Portland.
I understand why my brother and my pastor are obsessed with basketball. And it's not that they're both like over 6 feet tall either.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Allen, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Little. Here's Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Man, the defender really went after him.
You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
So both free throws good from Allen. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it doesn't.
Change here for Chicago. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He picked up 25 points, and it felt like he couldn't miss, whether from the field, from the line. He was awesome. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
A nice shot by MP. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Pass to Allen. Back to Carter. Clock at 6. Ball with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP with it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Carter looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Green. Watford's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Allen. And so Carter nails them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
White, the pass to MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Trailblazers ball.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Simons against White. Pass to Carter. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Portland again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 11.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Carter on the wing, pounded by Ball. Carter against Ball. Here's Grant. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Down low. And MP with a basket on the assist by Ball. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, the Trailblazers shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then it's MP. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's LaVine in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And the basket by MP.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight. And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Pass to Simons. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team. Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Nurkic showing a lot of authority on that finish. He's not messing around.
Outside White. Back to Ball. Outside LaVine. Here's MP. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First team foul.
Yeah, that was clearly a I don't like you. So I'm going to foul you.
For 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Allen, he's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for MP. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Thibault passes to Allen. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to DeRozan. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Ball against Simons. Nurkic passes to Grant. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Thybulle passes to Simons. Here's Allen, averaging around 6 a game. They need this. And the layup is good. And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Chicago has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Outside Levine. Pass to MP. Ball outside. White with it. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. White's got 8.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And here's Thybulle. Back to Simons. Here's Grant. DeRozan with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Ball. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Allen, the pass to Graham. Pass to Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
The first free throw is good.
It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Thybulle. And it's Carter in for Allen. And so Simons nails both of them. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside, Williams. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Simons against Levine. Simons outside. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The deep 3 from Levine. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. We've got Nasir Little. Kim Birch is out there with Johnson. And it's Mays in at the 2. Beverly finds Drummond. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Here's Birch. Softly drops in the floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Outside, Williams. Drummond passes to Green. Up top, Beverly. He's guarded by Birch. To the middle. Here's Drummond. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
Clock running out. Drummond showing some maturity, stays calm, and scores the bucket.
Pass to Little. Green with the defensive effort. Chicago has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. And it's Williams off the drive. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Back to Johnson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Mays. Drummond defending. Oh, Drummond with a block.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Pass to Williams. Back to Green. And here is Williams. He's guarded by Birch. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Drummond.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Little. Back to Johnson. Over Beverly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Bulls have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Outside, Williams. Back to Beverly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Drummond. Over Birch. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Drummond passes to Williams. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And the Blazers making a change here. Walker's checked in. Pass to Green. To the inside. A nice shot by MP.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Little. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Portland ball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
.27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get outside.
The kick out to Johnson. Fires the three.
You talk about defensive back mindset coverage from Patrick Beverley. His defense will drive you crazy.
Inside. Here's MP. And he gets it to go.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We're back.
I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage right across my face.
Okay, well,
Won't be a
not
long
great.
tattoo. All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K.
The fun and games of the All-Star break are just ahead of us. We all look forward to it. Is it tough to stay, Richard, focused on the now if you're participating, say, in one of those events?
Yeah, it's a huge weekend, especially for young players, because you're still getting acclimated to the game, and now you're out here with all of these people at the dunk contest, the three-point contest, the rookie game. There's just so much stuff going on. You got to remain locked in on your team because the task is at hand.
Yeah, a daily challenge, correct?
No, an hourly challenge. It's every hour. You're walking by, seeing things. It's crazy.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Zohan in at the four-man position. Now, here's Ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instinct on the offensive end.
Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Number 91, shooting 1.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Sohan, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's good for two. MP's got his third bucket of the night. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. Thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's MP. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Sohan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
Now here's White. 8 points his last outing. Now here's Ball. Nails the baby hook.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Johnson against Levine. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Phenomenal work keeping his balance. Johnson keeps his eye right on the prize at all times.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Drummond's checked in for MP. Vucevic comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Patrick Beverley in for White. Now here's Winslow. Pass to Collins. Now Wesley. The pass to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to. When you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Now here's Beverly. Outside ball. Back to Beverly. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Beverly.
And the height of Ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
Now here's Collins. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia. Paige Diop, the pass to Winslow. He can't get that one. Great D that time for Vucevic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Spurs trail by 9. Graham surveying the floor. In the corner, Winslow with it. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. The guard set is White alongside Levine. DeRozan out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Portland was tremendous. He scored 22 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. He really could not have shot much better, nearly perfect from the field. Kevin, will see if he still has the hot hand tonight.
Now, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Bates Diop kicks it out to Johnson, passes it to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. Here's White following the bucket by the Spurs. To the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist by White. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
2 minutes remaining.
Trailing by 10.
2 minutes.
Collins passes to Johnson. Now here's Jones. White covering. Johnson surveying the floor. Over Green. Johnson's shot is off.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And guys, Keldon Johnson has continued to perfect his craft.
A very flexible forward, scoring the ball better than he ever has. And that growing confidence you can see. He can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Green, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine. And both free throws good for White.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market, and guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Shoots from 12. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Graham kicks to West. Pass to Johnson. Will it go? Chicago grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Patrick Williams taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. So for the Bulls, Drummond comes in for MP. And it's Patrick Beverley in for White. And Williams drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Graham against Ball. Here's Graham. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. San Antonio making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 5 seconds left here in the second. Beverley for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
On the court right now for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins, then it's Jones, and it's Sohan in a power forward. Now, here's Ball. Inside, here's MP, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 16.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Jones against Ball from 13. Here's Johnson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Ball. Outside Levine. And he's good on the 3 ball. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
A nice shot by Sohan.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
A nice shot by MP.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
There's the pass to Vassell. Jones with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And then Johnson with the jam.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Down low. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 21 points for MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 6.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
White, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the Spurs with possession after the Bulls pick up 2. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there it is for him.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Vassell. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Johnson up top, guarded by Levine. Johnson can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Levine passes to MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Collins finds Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Jones for 3. He's off on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Vassell. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hits it from 3-point range.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Patrick Beverley. MP is out there with Green. Then it's Ball, and it's Levine, and at the small forward position.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
That one falls.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wesley, the pass to Jang. No good from outside. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Green, and it's Jayshawn Tate in for Zach LaVine.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. One shot. I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now here's Winslow. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now Wesley. Winslow wide open. He fires. San Antonio again missing. Passes it to Beverley. Drummond trying to get himself free. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Now here's Graham. Pass to Jang. Kicks it to Winslow. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Chicago.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's MP. A rebound by the Spurs. Pass to Graham. Tate against Winslow. Now the pass to Bates Diop. And it's good, 2 points. Bates Diop's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Inside. Pulls up on the elbow. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Passes to Wesley. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Chicago on defense. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Ball against Wesley. Ball, the pass to Tate. Back to Ball. Another shot. Drummond trying to get himself free. And Ball with the lay-in.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Here's Graham. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Pass to Wesley from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Ball. At the elbow, Williams. He kicks it to Beverly. Tate the pass to Ball. 5 on the clock. Another three for Chicago.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Offensive rebound. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah,
I know
baby.
the fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you later.
game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, you know, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat, what they want to see changed.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got DeMar DeRozan, Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's MP in at the center position, locking down the middle.
One shot.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Bane. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
And he knocks down the first one.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And Bane drops them both. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
BA, the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
And here's Memphis. It's a three-point game. Brooks outside. Up top, Bane. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bane. From deep, Morant. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Bulls. Outside Bane. LaVine against Brooks. Fires from 14. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's LaVine. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Bane, no good.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
MP shot is off.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bane shoots over Levine. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside White. Down low. Here's MP. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Memphis calls timeout. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Kennard finds Morant. Back to Kennard. Just 5 on the clock. Clark outside. Here's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Drummond against Clark. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Drummond.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Beverly against Morant. To the paint. Here's Kennard. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Levine passes to Williams. To the middle. Beverly against Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Tate's checked in for Chicago.
Rule substitution, Jayshawn Tate.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Morant. Here's Clark. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Zach LaVine. His first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Brandon Clark. One shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. And they pick up 2.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Outside Morant. Chicago grabs the miss. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Chicago finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He scored 27 points and really hit the boards. Tremendous production in that area as well. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Chicago. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Here's MP. And it's Tillman with a rebound. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Bane against White. Here's Tillman. And he can't jam it through. The Bulls shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Ball passes to MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. MP's got 15 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Outside Bane. To the paint. Here's Jackson. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from MP. Here's Tate. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Jayshawn Tate taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Tillman. And Williams is subbed in for Morant. And the Bulls also making a change. Drummond's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Outside, Williams. Bane against White. Lets it go from 11. And again, Memphis no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to MP. And yep, it's good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
Well, one thing about Coby White, he has shown promise with his athleticism and shot creation. All he needs now is consistency.
Now here's Bane. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. That one's good for 2.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Here's MP. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one. Well, for White, he's still putting in the work, continuing to develop as a player.
And you can see it in his game. He's more confident. using his speed to get downhill. He's playing off his shot, and White has really made strides on the defensive end.
Here's Brooks, following the bucket by the Bulls. Misses the step-back jumper. Outside White. Here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got his first points of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brooks outside. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Bulls.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Tate against Brooks. Excellent D there from Tate.
He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Ball passes to MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulls running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's LaVine in at the 3. Now here's LaVine. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And he gets that one. LaVine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Pass to Brooks. Over to the left wing. From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan against Bane. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by MP. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside Bane. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Brooks. And the Bulls also making a change. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for MP.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Now here's Morant. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. It's deflected.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Back to DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race. putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Bain, no good.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup? An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Pass to Kennard. Up top, Bain. Looking to end the drought. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Chicago's ball. Substitution on the court.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Levine for 3. Drills it from deep. Levine's got 11 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Kennard. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They grab their own miss. Aldama. Nice D from Vucevic.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Levine. And again, it's Chicago.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kennard with it. Guarded now by Williams. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Aldama. With some arc, and he lays it in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Outside Levine. Now Williams. Back to Levine from outside the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Tillman. And here's Kennard. Morant with it. Shoots over Beverly. Morant, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Here's Morant. Great D that time from Beverly. And so it's Chicago destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. We can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
And for Chicago, Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Green. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Beverly in at point guard. And for Memphis, now here's DeRozan. Over Clark. And there's another one for the Bulls.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Now Kennard. Clark outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
First one falls for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. MP is checked in for Chicago. Tate comes in for LaVine. And Clark drops them both. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Chicago. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. MP's got 27.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Here's Konchar. Covered by MP. And he lobs it up. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Pass to Williams. Here's Konchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Williams from long range. And they get it back. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over Williams. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by MP.
Why not? When you have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Clark. Here's Konchar. Green covering. 6 on the shot clock. Now Williams. They get it back. And the basket by Clark.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And with this one all but in the record books, They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Free throw good, MP. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 36 points.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Aldama. Williams grabs the board. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. The layup off target. Outside, Williams. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.